Hi students, I want to welcome you to Module 6. This is your teacher Ed Murray. And as we've seen from the earlier modules, accidents can happen at work. And in this module, we're going to study what to do in case of an accident. And we're going to see what kind of careless behavior can cause problems. Introduce you to Module 6. So we're on our Modules page. I'm going to scroll down to Module 6. The title is Health and Safety at Work, Part E. It's our last module, I promise, on safety. We'll move on to other topics. Let's take a look at it. We'll look at the overview first. And of course, please watch the welcome video. We're going to look at injuries, accidents, and emergencies at work. And we're going to go to the grammar for this week's module, and it's called irregular verbs. So read the introduction and the instructions. And now down here you have a little video to watch. Alright, so here's the list itself, and down here you have a video. And then I give you a grammar exercise here that you have to fill in the correct form of the verb in the past. And your answers, after you finish, you can check your answers here. And now we're going to start looking at stories and conversations. So I have a little video that I made from a slideshow that I did. And at the end of it, there's exercise practice. And you use your notebooks. Here's some reading about accidents. And when an accident happens, it's important to know what to do. First, you care for the injured worker. Second, you report the accident to your supervisor. If the injury is serious, you call 911. So we're going to talk about two workers named George and Camel. First, we have some vocabulary study because there are a lot of new words here. If you want to check out the definition of a word, maybe you don't know it, like procedure, you roll your cursor over, and then there's a picture, procedure. First step, second step, third step. Okay, and then here's the reading about George and Camel. You can listen to it also. And you can use this for pronunciation. The first one is George's story. The second one is Camel's story. And in this section, there are some questions. It says, note, watch for past tense verbs. Okay, so for George's story, when was the accident? That's your past tense. What happened to Camel? Happened is past. And this one, George's story is mixed up. Please put the story in the correct time order. So in your notebook, you're going to write out the sentences, but in the correct order. You can check your answers here. Down here we have a vocabulary game because there's a lot of vocabulary, and all you do is pull one of these vocabulary words over next to the definition. Okay, and now we're writing an accident report in this part. First, you're going to read a story about George. First, you read the story, and then you see the accident report that his coworker or supervisor wrote. And this is a good model for an injury accident report. Now here you have Flor and Edna's story, or Edna and Flor. And your job is to fill in the information according to what you read in the story. So for example, employee name, last name would be Serrato, first name Edna. So you get all the information from the story and then you put it in here. Right, then we have a little quiz to see how you're doing. It's an irregular verb quiz, so you have to put in the correct You have to identify the correct past tense form. On this page, it's called Conversation and Dictation. Little conversation between two people. And Ms. Yi is the manager, and Jose is the team leader in the machine department. So you listen to that. Down here, there's little dictation to do. We've seen this before. You play the sentence. It tells you Ms. Yi is speaking. You play the sentence. If you want to go regular speed, you click the speaker on the left. If you want to go slower, you click here on this little clock that's slow. And you try to write exactly what you hear. And then you can check, you can submit and check your answers. Here's our discussion from Module 6. And so these give you the instructions how to do it. It's a little different from the other discussions. So watch the video to understand the instructions. All right, and the last two pages are our forum page where you can ask any question you want about Module 6 or anything else in the course. And I hope you will take advantage of this, or if there's something wrong with one of the exercises, you can let me know by writing a post on the forum page, or you can send me a Canvas inbox message. And that's it. So this gives you a little bit of a rundown of what we did. And looking ahead, we're going to go to Module 7 and we're going to start looking for jobs. All right, thanks students. I appreciate your time. Have a great day. I hope you enjoyed the video, students, and I hope you enjoy Module 6. If you need help, please let me know. Send a Canvas inbox message to me or post something to the Module 6 forum page. Bye-bye.